Elevate your week from the Elevation Blueprint Hub.
Hey, elevators. Welcome back to Elevate Your Week, your weekly spark to help you think, feel, and grow. This is your Monday space, a moment to pause, breathe, and start the week with a little more clarity and encouragement. Before this week gets busy, I want to ask you something and I want you to answer it honestly. When was the last time you checked in with yourself and actually listened? Not the quick "I'm fine" we tell people. Not the "I'll deal with it later" we tell ourselves. I mean, really paused and listened. Because the truth is, a lot of us are showing up every day, doing what needs to be done, taking care of responsibilities, being there for others. But deep down, we are running on a place we keep ignoring. We ignore the tiredness. We ignore the overwhelm. We ignore the quiet frustration. We ignore the parts of us that are asking for rest, clarity, or even just a moment to breathe. And then we expect ourselves to keep pouring, to keep giving, showing up, producing, fixing, holding everything together. But here's the honest truth. You can't pour from a place you keep ignoring. Not sustainably. Not peacefully. At some point, it starts to show. It shows in your energy, in your patience, in your motivation, in the way even small things begin to feel heavy. And sometimes it's not because you're weak. It's because you've been strong for too long without checking in. Some of you have become so used to just managing that you don't even realize how much you're carrying. You've learned to keep going even when you're not okay. You've learned to push through instead of pause. You've learned to show up for everyone else while slowly disconnecting from yourself. And on the outside, it may look like you're doing fine, but inside, you're tired in a way that sleep alone cannot fix. So this week, I don't want you to add more pressure to yourself. I don't want you to try to suddenly fix everything. I want you to do something much simpler but much more powerful. I want you to start paying attention to yourself again. Notice when you're overwhelmed. Notice when you need a break. Notice when something doesn't feel right. Not to judge it, not to rush past it, just to acknowledge it, because awareness is where change begins. Maybe for you, that looks like taking 10 quiet minutes without distraction, saying no to something you don't have the capacity for, slowing down instead of rushing through everything, or simply admitting to yourself, "I'm not okay today," and that's valid. These are small things, but they are powerful because they reconnect you to the place you've been ignoring. You are not falling behind by pausing. You are not failing by needing rest. You are not weak for acknowledging your limits. In fact, that's where your strength begins to rebuild. So before you go into this week fully, ask yourself, what part of me have I been ignoring that needs my attention right now? And what is one small way I can respond to it? Thank you for being here and for choosing to start your week with intention. If today's spark met you where you are, share it with someone who might need the reminder too. And don't forget to follow so you don't miss the next Monday charge. I'll be here next week. Until then, have an outstanding week and keep elevating your week.